Hey, welcome back to MVP Hot Wheels. This is Diesel Mac, and here is the second mail call video of the day. I'll just combine these last two packages together since this one is fairly small and won't take very long to kind of go over. So we'll go ahead and jump into this one. This one I talked about in earlier when we did the Investigates first video. So if that gives you an indication of what this is, appreciate you guys watching that video. There we go. So here is the Rolls-Royce. One thing I didn't talk about on the Investigates video, other than trying to figure out, go through what I thought the order of production was the name. So on the blue card, let's zoom that in just a little bit, put that back on the car. I believe the name for the France one was something, like Rolls-Royce 1931 convertible, and then it was just 31 Rolls-Royce or something like that, or Rolls-Royce 31, and then it turned into Rolls-Royce Phantom 2. So, or that's what it was. It was Rolls-Royce 1931 Phantom convertible, I believe is what you'll see on a France package, and then it changed to 31. Rolls-Royce Phantom or something like that, and then it settled out as the Rolls-Royce Phantom 2. So I'm not a huge into the Rolls-Royce, so I couldn't tell you between the convertible side and the Phantom and Phantom 2 and all that kind of stuff, but that's just kind of how it went. So here is the base variation that I was looking for. You can see here it's got the Malaysia and the name. If you remember from the video, this is the newer base where it went in and was used on the treasure hunt, so we know it was the newest one that came out. Oh, and by the way, I forgot there's also a gold one from the FAO Schwarz, which I do not have also, so that would be another one I gotta track down. Just side note on that too. But I have this setup here where Malaysia kind of goes across this whole side here, or the Mattel Incorporated, and with the bar on the name. So very interesting to see that this still has the name. So obviously there was still a couple different molds floating around for it. I didn't notice this chippy on it when I got the car, so we'll have to keep looking for another one, but that's all right. It'll be a good filler until we find a perfect example. Maybe we can find out what package it came on with this setup. It's probably going to be the blue card one, which is kind of expensive to get, although you know what, I have one sitting here. I forgot about that. And here's that base. So this is what I'm kind of saying, and see how this has the Malaysia here, but it doesn't have the name, right? Like the name went away with the older style base, where this text here, the Mattel, was more condensed and shorter and stuff, so kind of weird. But this is obviously the toughest. I won't say toughest because the France ones are pretty tough. I'm all zoomed in, so I can't even get it on the screen here. But so there is where that base variation comes from. So this could come off of the same, could be on this card as well. So it could be base variations on this card, or it could have come on the 1988 style card, the black and blue. Also, another possibility is it could have come from one of the Classics 5-packs that you could find some of these in. So a couple different areas, but we'll keep kind of going through, and if I find out where all these base variations, I'll try to add those notes into the MVP Hot Wheels website. So, but there we go. There's that example, and let's go ahead and open this next one. It's fairly sizable. This came from Facebook Deal or No Deal as well. Almost have to move back here and see how we're gonna do this, because like I said, it's fairly large. So here's just a very small portion of it. So we'll bring this back some more. Maybe we'll go back so far that we kind of do it on the start opening it on the floor, and we'll kind of bring it back up to the table or something. So let's see what we got here. Then how to open it. Looks like kind of wants to be open on the side here. Getting somewhere. That might be enough to get into it. All right, so put this down here, and then I think I can get it out of the box now. So I'm sure you guys have already figured out some type of playset. It's a fairly sizable box. And here it is. Check that bad boy out. Boom. Another decoder set. So the one I got, I don't think is 100% complete. And so the idea between this one and that one is that I have everything with it. So let's go ahead. And somebody also wanted to see the playset when I showed the little decoder cards. And so here's a great time to do all that. So I will show you the box. So obviously the decoder set, Las Vita. You can kind of see there's one of the crossover cars with the Mattel body and Corgi base. The Lamborghini, they show that one a couple of times. So, all right. I know we had all this out, so I'm not super worried about it. So here is, feel like the track pieces. Another car, a different type of little decoder card here, so that's pretty cool. I didn't have one like that. Let's see, we've got the instructions and the little car decoder. Slide that down here just for a second till we get everything off. Here's what I'm used to for the decoder cards, with the clear. So we've got different types there. That's kind of pretty cool to see. I don't think there was both of them. I only think there was the one white one. But we'll see. Oh no, they're both here. Sweet. Oh, it's got the Hot Wheels on it. I didn't even notice that in the beginning. So you get it with the Corgi decoder, and you get it with the Hot Wheels decoder. I didn't even catch that initially. So that is super awesome. Got both variations of the cards right there. And then another Ferrari. So this is, I think, the number 2 Ferrari that I have. And I have 3 of the Lamborghinis. So look at that car. We went over these before. So obviously a Mattel Hot Wheels body here. Mattel wheels, the Ultra Hots on there. Interior and stuff, but you get a Corgi base with the identifier of, for this one you can see these 2 stubs identify the Ferrari. And then the Lamborghini is the same way. So Hot Wheels body, mostly known. And then you can see these are 2 different stubs that stick out to identify the Lamborghini. We got parts and stuff. This kind of holds the track up and together. We can open up some of these other pieces though. I'll leave that one in a little baggie so I don't lose them. Where's the tape begin there? There we go. enough to get it out. So there's that. This is, I think, what, either the launcher part or the end. I have to look at the box again. No, this is the launcher part, probably. So I think that one determines the winner. Another camera bump. Alright, so there's the main piece of it. And then, like I said, this is all the different track. We can open that up pretty quick. So. And then, like I said, here's kind of some of the instructions. You can see where it identifies the car. And then kind of this decoder right here. You gotta have European batteries to make this work, which I don't have. So maybe down in the future I'll see if I can track some of that down. Okay, put it inside here. See, look, even the rubber bands need to be replaced on this one. Oop, thought that was gonna fall out. So there are all of the pieces for it. And the different decoder cards. So appreciate that. Again, I think that's all of the pieces, so I definitely have the full thing, and we'll see if we can get one running someday and do a little test and watch how it works and everything. So, but appreciate everybody watching the video. Hope you enjoy the video. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe. We're gonna do a giveaway next Sunday at some point. And hope you all join us for the live video for that. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.